Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Yum and the Restless spoilers say Nick Newman won't return to Genoa City, prompting the question, is Joshua Morrow leaving Y&R? He is not getting along with Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, on the CBS soap opera. This tension causes fans to wonder if the handsome Newman hair stays away. It seems Nick Newman is heading for a breakup with his girlfriend Phyllis Summers on Y&R. He can't engage in a conversation with Phyllis without it turning into an argument. Yum and the Restless viewers must wonder how much longer this can go on for the couple. Their trip to Tuscany was an unmitigated disaster. Phyllis tried to be supportive, but Nick was distracted by his family drama. She spent all of her time without her guy. Instead, her ex-husband Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, was glued to her side. And then sneaky Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope, caught the pair in an intimate moment on Young and the Restless. The redhead took a photo of the couple, and you can bet it makes it to Nick's eyes. Of course, the designer goes out of her way to stick it to TGP owner any chance she gets. So, Young and the Restless spoilers hint, there are several reasons Nick may need a break from Genoa City as his romance implodes. Nick Newman is a big part of one of the legacy families on Young and the Restless. In fact, Joshua Morrow appeared continually in the role since 1994. Unlike several other actors on the show, Joshua has not taken a break away from his job. So, perhaps that is why viewers are concerned that he is leaving. Young and the Restless updates indicate that the relationship with his family is also in a bad place. His sister Victoria Newman, Amelia Heinel, refuses to forgive him for poking around in her husband's past. He did not attend her wedding because he didn't want to ruin the day. Recently, Nick also had a big argument with his dad Victor Newman, Eric Braeden, on Young and the Restless. He followed his father's suggestion and went to New Jersey to get dirt on groom-to-be Ashland Block Richard Berge. However, he is now somehow that bad guy in the situation. Victor then turned to his youngest son Adam Newman, Mark Grossman, for help in handling sketchy lawyer Jess Gaines, Jamison James, leaving Nick up in the cold. The mustache won't even share how they dealt with the blackmailer on Young and the Restless. So this is another reason Nick might not return to GC. All signs point to Nick Newman not leaving town for good. Joshua Morrow has a long-term contract with the show. But Nick walks away from his issues with Phyllis and his fam and heads to London to spend time with his son Noah Newman, Rory Gibson. However, he tells his girlfriend he'll only be gone a few days, per Young and the Restless spoilers. But will Nick return with a new outlook? If Sally sneaks that pic of his girlfriend with Jack to him, he might come home ready to split with Phyllis. Plus, Nick must address his jealousy over Adam being accepted back into the family on Young and the Restless. Some viewers may worry that this exit means Joshua Morrow is leaving Young and the Restless, and that it means Nick Newman's out at Y&R. Don't stress. This London trip is to set up more drama back in GC upon his comeback, and Soap Dirt will keep you updated. In the ever-evolving world of daytime television, few names have resonated as profoundly as Joshua Morrow's portrayal of Nick Newman on the Young and the Restless, Y&R. Morrow, who has played the iconic character for over 3 decades, has become synonymous with Nick, a character whose dramatic ups and downs mirror the turbulent world of Genoa City. However, recent rumors have sparked curiosity and concern among the devoted fans of Y&R. Is Joshua Morrow leaving the Young and the Restless? Is Nick Newman's journey coming to an end? The question of Morrow's exit is not just about one actor stepping away from a long-running show, but is also about the shifting tides of an enduring soap opera that has seen its fair share of change over the years. This question invites a broader exploration of Morrow's role, his character's significance in the show, and the broader landscape of the Young and the Restless itself. Nick Newman, the son of Victor Newman, Eric Braeden, and Nikki Reed, Melody Thomas Scott, has been a central figure on the Young and the Restless since his debut in 1994. As the character has grown from a troubled teenager to a businessman, family man, and father, his evolution has mirrored that of the show itself. Nick's storylines have spanned everything from business rivalries with his family members to romantic entanglements, struggles with his personal demons, and attempts to carve out his own identity in the shadow of his powerful father, Victor Newman. Fans have grown attached to Nick's journey, especially as his character wrestled with defining who he is outside of his family legacy. Morrow's portrayal has balanced the vulnerability of a man attempting to be his own person while grappling with the immense weight of his family's expectations. Nick's relationships with characters like Sharon Newman, Sharon Case, Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, and his siblings, especially Victoria, Amelia Heinel, and Adam Mutt Grossman, have been some of the defining narrative arcs of the soap opera. Given the longevity of the character and the depth of Nick's role in the show, any discussion about Morrow leaving the show would naturally stir up emotions among fans. The prospect of Nick's exit isn't just a plot point. It represents a seismic shift in the show's landscape, considering how central the character has been to the drama. Rumors about Morrow's departure from The Young and the Restless have circulated from time to time, and it's not uncommon for soap opera fans to speculate about their favorite stars leaving. In the case of Joshua Morrow, speculation has intensified at various points in recent years. Sometimes it's due to a perceived shift in Nick's storyline or changes in his personal or professional life that could indicate a winding down of his character's arc. Other times, it may stem from external factors like Morrow's own career aspirations, shifts in the show's direction, or even behind-the-scenes casting news. In 2024, these rumors have resurfaced with greater intensity. Fans have noted Nick's reduced presence in some of the more recent episodes, particularly as other characters and storylines have taken more prominent roles. This absence from the spotlight is often interpreted by fans as a sign that a character may be transitioning out of the story. And with Morrow's tenure on the show spanning over 3 decades, it would not be unreasonable for fans to wonder if he is preparing to say goodbye to The Young and the Restless. Moreover, Morrow has been relatively quiet about the rumors, fueling speculation. Soap stars often have the challenging task of balancing real-life career choices with the in-character drama of their roles, and Morrow's reticence in interviews or public comments has only added fuel to the fire. However, this is not an unusual approach in the soap opera world, where actors are often advised to remain tight-lipped about their future on a show, particularly when it comes to major plot changes or exits. While the idea of Nick Newman's exit is daunting for many viewers, there are several factors to consider that suggest the character might not be leaving the show just yet. The family dynamic. One of the strongest elements of The Young and the Restless has always been the dynamic between the Newman family. Nick is central to this family drama, and as long as Victor and Nikki remain key characters on the show, it is likely that Nick will continue to have a significant role. His complicated relationships with his siblings, especially with Adam, his often adversarial brother, continue to provide rich material for storytelling. Nick's personal growth. While Nick's character has gone through many changes, there are still unresolved storylines that keep him rooted in the fabric of the show. For example, his relationships with his children, particularly his son Christian, and his co-parenting dynamic with his ex-wife, Sharon, provide ample room for emotional growth and story arcs. His business ventures and involvement in Newman Enterprises also offer ongoing narrative potential. The shift in soap operas. The soap opera world has experienced significant shifts in recent years. While many traditional soaps have seen a decline in viewership, The Young and the Restless remains one of the top-rated shows in the genre. In the era of digital streaming and on-demand television, there is still a strong fan base for these long-running series. It's possible that the producers and writers of Y and R are simply evolving the show, focusing on new characters or storylines, while still keeping the core members of the cast in the background. Joshua Morrow's personal life. While there have been no official announcements regarding Morrow's departure, it is worth considering his personal journey. Morrow is a father and has expressed in interviews that family comes first. He has also dabbled in other creative ventures outside of acting, including hosting and producing. However, these pursuits do not necessarily point to an exit from the soap world altogether. Many actors balance side projects with their ongoing roles, and Morrow has remained passionate about his role as Nick Newman. The pattern of soap operas often thrive on the twists and turns of character exits and returns. It's not uncommon for characters to exit for a while, whether through temporary recasts, long breaks, or narrative exits, only to return with a fresh storyline that revitalizes their arc. If Morrow were to leave the show, it's plausible that he could return at a later date. Soap operas tend to operate on cycles, and actors often take short-term breaks to pursue personal interests before coming back to their beloved roles. As of now, there is no official confirmation that Joshua Morrow is leaving The Young and the Restless. However, the speculation surrounding his potential departure speaks to the broader evolution of the show and the nature of the soap opera industry. Nick Newman has been an integral part of The Young and the Restless for decades, and while change is inevitable, it's likely that Morrow's portrayal of this beloved character will continue to evolve in some form. For fans, the thought of losing Nick Newman, one of the pillars of the show, is a difficult pill to swallow. But whether he leaves now or returns later, Nick's legacy on the show is cemented. Morrow's nuanced performance has created a character that will resonate with viewers long after the character's final exit, whenever that may be. Until then, fans can hold on to the hope that Nick Newman will continue to provide the drama, excitement, and heartfelt moments that have made The Young and the Restless such a staple of daytime television for over 50 years.